We got the All Big Ten player.
This is how I know when I get bumped.
The All Big Ten player is taking the mic. He's getting on the mic, putting on the headset. We got number 2 coming on. I'm supposed to call you William. I'm not supposed to call you Will. You know your dad was just on here, right?
Only the fam can call me that. Mom and dad, sister, that's it.
Oh, your mom calls you William too?
Yeah,
So
Grandma, everybody.
Will Johnson, All Big Ten first team. What does that feel like, man?
It feels great. I mean, that's a dream come true. That just shows all the respect, the people around in the conference have for me. So it feels great, definitely, to have that respect from everybody.
Yeah, man. And so we talked to you before the Ohio State game, before the matchup. Reflect on it now. Reflect on it. I know there's been a game since then, but that matchup, that game, what was it like for you? What do you remember about the matchup?
Yeah, I mean, that game is always like blood's pumping. That's all you can really think about coming into the game. But that whole, me and Marv, that matchup was super hyped up before the game. So my goal was just to shut him down as much as I can. I know he's a great player, so he's going to get his a little bit too. But, I mean, it was great. I mean, it was a movie, kind of similar to that 21 game. But we got the win, so it felt great.
Yeah, you got a pick in there too?
Yeah.
I mean, just been balling out in the biggest games, on the biggest stage. I wonder how much of it has surprised you. Because, I mean, it's one thing to think you can do it, but it's another thing to actually do it on the big stage. You ever surprise yourself, or is it always like, hey, man, I knew I could do that?
I wouldn't say I surprised myself, but it's just crazy how it all works, you know what I'm saying, how the moment, and those big moments, I'm able to just make those plays and all kind of in the right position all the time. So I wouldn't say surprised, but like with the awards and things like that, even those things, it don't really feel like surprising anymore. It feels like humbling, and I didn't expect it, but I feel like I earned it. So it's not really surprising, but I feel like I earned it, you know what I'm saying?
You guys are a true team, though, whether we talk about the togetherness that you guys have to weather this storm that's been around you, as I've been talking about. The complementary football you play, the defense is down, the offense picks it up, and vice versa. But then there is your position group, because what stood out to me, I remember when you went out, and I looked at you, I looked down on the field, and you weren't down there. I was like, man, where's Will? Then it was the next series. I was like, oh, man, where's Will? Now, if I'm seeing that, they seeing that.
Right.
And I'm like, man, something about to happen. Where's Will? And nothing happened. Because you look at whether it's Josh Wallace on one side and Mikey on the other side, they held it down even after you went out. What about that?
I mean, I was mad I couldn't play. I was stressing about it, and those guys just came up to me like, man, don't worry about it. We want to do what's best for you, and we got your back. So, I mean, that just shows how close we are. We got a lot of depth. We work hard to be able to play multiple positions, because we know if that situation comes up, got to be ready. So we just always got each other's back no matter what situation comes, and in that situation, they have my back.
Yeah, man. So much of our conversations comes ringing through as you get deeper into your career, whether it's the way Clink coaches you. Is it the same? Is it the same as when you first started with Clink?
Yeah. I say it's, for the most part, it's the same as when I first got there.
Cut you. You're like, hey, okay, I know we don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he cut me a little more slack now.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. But then, you look around, and it's a veteran group. Like, hey, everybody gets beat, but you guys aren't out there making mental mistakes. And I think that's when coaches kind of get on you. If it's not a mental mistake, sometimes you just get beat. I look at a guy like Mikey Sainriston in that way. Hey, it's never a mental mistake with him, ever.
Right.
The dude is as steady as they come when it comes to the technique and the responsibility football. I think he's one of the best defenders in the country.
Me too.
And it feels like people have been sleeping for a little, outside of Michigan, been sleeping for a little while. You feel that way?
Yeah, I feel like they're still sleeping on him. I mean, he didn't really make no first team list or
the same thing.
Anything like that. Just all those type of things, man. I think they sleeping on him. I saw with the All Big Ten thing too. I think he was only first team with the media. Well, I don't know what the coach was looking at all year, but yeah, it's just like,
come on, man. I said the
dude
same
got
thing.
5 picks, 2 pick sixes. Like, he's making plays all year.
Right, and then came in the game against Iowa.
Right.
Damn near had a pick, and then had 2 forced fumbles.
And that's not even at his main position. He helping me out, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't out there, but yeah.
Come on, man. They going to wake up sooner or later.
Somebody going to get a great player next year.
Yeah,
in that draft.
so Will, so much of what we see with this team is, a teammate picking up another teammate. So Blake gets an NIL deal with Wolverine. A bunch of dudes now get a deal with Wolverine, right? With Wolverine boots. All kinds of NIL deals that come out of that. A toy drive like this, where you guys come out and support, Blake. Now you're about to have a toy drive. So tell the people about your toy drive coming up.
So my toy drive is me and Semaj. It's December 17th. It's going to be at the Blue Leprechaun in Ann Arbor. So, yeah, we're going to come out. We're going to try to get as many toys as we can. And then on December 23rd, that's when we're going to give them out at a location in Detroit. I'm not 100% sure on the location yet. But, yeah, me and Semaj just wanted to get back to the community in Detroit best we can, do it together. And, yeah, that's our goal, to just get back to the community.
Now, that's an interesting pairing, you and Maj, man. Because y'all like different sides of a coin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're a little more laid back, a little more chill. That's not him.
Nah.
So tell me this. I asked you, you surprised yourself. Were you surprised that Coach Harbaugh handed him the national TV mic after the game?
Not at all. Coach Harbaugh loves it, man. He embraces us all however we are. So Coach Harbaugh, he probably wanted him to say something that he couldn't say, you know what I'm saying? But, I wasn't surprised at all.
I love the dude, man. You know what I love about it, and I talked to Devin about this. You can be yourself.
Yeah.
There are so many programs, and maybe Michigan was like this in the past too, where they try to put you in a box. Now there's some things you can't say. We know that.
Yeah.
But they don't go out of their way to say, well, you can't be who you are. You can't be how you are. And I think Semaj is indicative of that. I just love that they let him be him.
Yeah, me too. I think he's definitely been him on the field and off the field all year. So that was a good – I think we need more guys like that on our team, that's a little more gritty, a little more different, a little more city in them. So
yeah.
I think it's good to add to our culture too, definitely.
All right, so gritty and city. I think your brand, man. What I tell you about your brand? Come on, Will. Come on, man. Put on the buffs or something.
Let me see.
We gotta promote these, man. Come on, let's make it happen. Let's show the people what they're looking for. So people can get their own turnover buffs. I see, the camera's kind of zooming in. See, I like the blue tint.
You on me straight right now?
Yeah. You good. I think you rocking them right. So if folks want to get their own pair of turnover buffs in time for the Rose Bowl, how can they do that?
So you can go either to MDN or will2johnson.com. And, we just got restocked the last couple of days, so we can get them out to you as soon as you can, as soon as you order. Yeah, so try to get them for that Rose Bowl so you can throw them on with us in Pasadena.
Yeah, man. And so y'all led the country in turnovers, didn't you? Something like that.
Yeah, I think we're real close. We're up there.
Yeah,
Top 3, I think.
Hey, you might need a couple pairs.
Yeah.
Just so once you wear one out, you got a backup pair, right? But it's not just the glasses. You got other things in your line, right?
We got hoodies, T-shirts, the glasses. We're about to have a couple other different lenses too. Some special edition lenses for the playoffs. So
okay.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye out.
So when does that come out?
It should be coming out probably next week.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. What's the website again?
will2johnson.com.
will2johnson.com. Gotta shout out your family. We just had Dion on earlier, and he talked about how proud he was. Yeah. He cried when you got. He didn't say it, but I know he did. He cried when you got all Big Ten, man.
No, he told me he cried with the first team All-American
He
too.
cried with the first team All-American too, man. Yeah, come on, man. He didn't say he cried on the air.
Yeah, I know he did. He told me he did.
Yeah, come on, man. I know he did. So, but you got to shout out your mom too.
Yeah, definitely. She does all the hard work behind the scenes.
Come on, man.
All of it.
I mean, you talk about marketing agent.
Yeah.
They don't get any better than that.
They don't get any better. She everywhere she's gonna be there. Pop up shop or not, she's gonna make it happen. So she's definitely in my corner.
Hey, we got to the Victor's Lounge one day. She had a whole pop-up setup.
Yeah, on the spot whenever she can. So
right.
She's making it happen.
Let's get it in. I'm proud of you, young fella.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing. You had a chance to watch any Alabama yet?
A little bit. We had a little break this week, so I've been trying to take my little time away that I can. But yeah, I've seen what they got. They're a very talented team, but I think we're a very talented team too. So it's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. So your toy drive. Tell the people about that one more time.
December 17th. It's gonna be at the Blue Leprechaun, so you can come out, give us some toys or anything you can, any gift that we can give out December 23rd. So it'll be a great event.
And the website is will2johnson.com. Again, will2johnson.com. We'll appreciate you, man. Go do what you do.
Yes, sir.